We are on hamburger. Give me a moment here to change Blue Star to yellow. Oops, pardon me. No, Blue Star needs to be yellow. There we go. Blue Star in the Northwest is going to be playing in yellow as the Armenians. Ooh, interesting. In the Northeast, we've got Overkill playing in red as the Malay. And in the Southwest, we've got LTSJam playing in blue as the Britons. And we're on meatballs. That's right, Purgefin. We're on meatballs. This is the first showing of meatballs here at Ring of Fire. And I will go over the details of how this works if it's not obvious already from watching the last match. Ungarrisonable kings means that you cannot transport off of your starting island. So your king is stuck on whatever little patch of land you are randomed into. Players start surrounded with very, very little res. There's barely enough wood. You do have to lumber camp what little wood you do have. And then you go to a dock and then expand to the outside as soon as you can, basically. The Armenians might actually be kind of a big brain pick here because they are fairly strong on water. And in addition to that, you're going to be able to garrison your mule carts and take them to the outside. Mule carts are garrisonable. Yeah, you don't start with any boar. You just start with a deer patch and some sheep, and a very, very sparse amount of wood. This map again is super prone to sniping because, of course, you're going to be able to sneak docks all over the place, and the kings are going to have very little motility. If you manage to take water control away from around your opponent, then they will die very fast as well. We actually start with some great fish here. And let's see if Blue Star got any. Blue Star only got actually two deep. Oh, we did get a deep fish. One deep fish. Or a great fish, pardon me. I think this is the fastest food gathering in the game. Someone give me some Spirit of the Law details on the great fish and how that works. And we can go over the Armenians bonuses. They get cheaper mule carts compared to the other civ that gets mule carts. Their tech, but the main thing is that the tech at their mule carts is more effective. It's like I believe it was Survivalist said in my chat once that it's turns their wood upgrades turn them into the Celts basically in terms of their wood bonus. So I would expect you'd get pretty good value out of their farm tech. And what's the other thing? Oh, their gold mining tech as well, and the stone mining. Their galley lines get an extra projectile, and they can get all their barracks units earlier. I don't know how much that'll factor in. What's their unique tech? I have no idea. I remember Ferreters, which makes their infantry super strong. But what's the other one? I have no idea. I have no idea what their other thing is. They're still so new in the game. What's their unique tech in Castle Age? I don't think I've ever gotten it. Because it's a water tech. Demos are better? Okay. Demos and Dromons or something? Sicilian fleet. Cilician fleet. Cilician fleet. I'm just going to alt tab and see what this is. What the heck is this tech? Demolition ship's blast radius. Galley line and Droman's +1 range. Oh, okay. Extra range on the galleys is actually kind of huge. Players expanding to the outside here. Looks like red's going to go to the north. Blue expanding to the southeast. All right, which king is the best here? We got the king with the umbrella and who may not be wearing a shirt. That's kind of like, why would you're basically carrying your shirt instead of just wearing it. We got classic king guy, and is this a classic king guy but in yellow? I'm favoring the shirtless guy that's carrying a shirt as an umbrella instead of wearing it. What would be the Malay king? Who would you select as a Malay king? Is it a is there a campaign with the Malay? Is that an umbrella? I thought it was a hat. Definitely an umbrella. Definitely, we can see right here his hand is holding the umbrella. Shush. Red has found yellow expanding to the north here. And then I was, yeah, there we go. We transported that mule cart. Blue is up to feudal age. Red is not. Yellow is up to feudal age. Without loom. That's worrying. How many qualifiers are scheduled for today? I am doing 2 more last chance qualifiers, and then I'm going to cast a high elo qualifier, and then I'm going to take a peek and see if there's anything else for me to cast. There may be a round of 81 game I might cast. But I was I was thinking about waiting to cast all the round of 81 games together, but I could just cast them since they're already played.
Salve. Greeting.
We're still pushing our deer in here in the south. Britons are a decent select for this map because you're going to get the whatchamacallit, the sheep bonus, where they gather sheep faster. You don't have very much starting food, so with little food you do have, gathering faster is probably good. I don't think that's the worst idea. Wait, we got a berry bush? What? Oh, you do get 1 berry bush. I honestly never even noticed the berry bush before, I have to admit. Everybody's feudal now. Are we going to see any feudal attempts? They're pretty viable on this map. If you can sneak a dock across, this is when your opponent likely doesn't have town watch or anything. You run some scouts in, like a lot of times people are completely undefended. Or you send archers or even just like a decent amount of galleys if your opponent has a weird shaped base. They have like a kind of a snaky shaped base or a skinny base. It can be really easy to just kind of surround their map with galleys and snipe their king. Grath, give me the puntos from last game. Hey, chat, do I drink the energy drink? I'm tempted to drink the energy drink, chat. I'm pretty psyched and into it. Do it. Is it possible to get the player's elo in the UI in a way? I will work on this. I'm gonna add this to my sticky notes. Overkill is a 1738. LTSJam is a 1230. Bluestar is like a 900, 850 player. Here, I will click quickly, see how quickly I can throw together an elo thing right now. Here we go. Bam. Bam. Like that. Eh. That's not gonna work. Damn it. I'll work on something later, damn it. I'll try. not to mix up content, but the robot stream was dope. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That's the best. The production for that's gone. We had full proper production for both days. Next to score. The thing is, the score will change and jump around. I can't remember how I used to have the ELO displayed. I solved this issue once before, and I don't remember how I did it. Blue has some military down on the outside to help defend the expansion. Players are coming into Castle Age now. First, seeing TC idle time eco efficiency. There's a point where it should probably cycle from one to the other. In the early game, it's probably more important to see this, and then you kind of want to like, yeah. I talked to the devs and said they should change this to WFGS, and then you could fit TC idle time. You could probably fit TC idle time and eco KD, right? Red adding multiple town centers here in the northwest of their starting base. Kings honestly look really vulnerable for every player and have throughout. I'm surprised we didn't see any attempts in Feudal Age. Was there a score triangle? Yeah, last year I had a triangle scoreboard that I am going to have to bring back with this logo in the center. That's going to be for keeping the score for the overall match, though. That could be a spot to include the ELO on. I have to look back on some previous rangifiers and see where I ended up including the ELO. I think I remember it being at the top, and then it works until someone dies. I agree, it's a necessary and needed thing. I'm going to set it up right now somehow. I'm still going to go with that. That's going to go there. This is going to go here. Fit there, maybe. That's not so bad. Oh God! What have I done?
Excuse me for 1 second.
I don't know what I just did. Something bad happened. Whatever wasn't that bad. Rathrang doing live production in the middle of his tournament. What a potato man. There we go. Alright, give me the elos, quick, give me the elos. LTSJam. Overkill 1738. I hear things happening. We're missing it. This is what you get, chat. 954. All right. Got him. Red held pretty good here. Thank you guys for putting up with my rapid producting. How bad does that look? Let me zoom in for a second. Fine for now. Brad, you can't transport your king. That might have just been a over garrison or over drag. Fortified churches. Ooh. Ooh, Armenians may be uniquely suited to holding against pushes against the king. There we go. Maybe in the future I'll squeeze down a little elo symbol on it, but that'll do for today. A big religious cult to protect the king. Leader, 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 leader.
Fine.
Overkill, the obvious favorite for the elo reasons. Malay also really solid late with the food-handed swordsman. They had two-handed swordsman that only cost food. Blue is docking red. What? Ooh! Did blue give it away, though? Blue... Oh, well. Red might be in trouble. There's nothing to defend.
VV says, can you explain how good Ring of Fire is to someone who has never watched or played AoE in their life?
In the middle of a king snipe, Steve.
Ring of Fire, like most things humans enjoy, is a pitifully simplistic strategy game where players pretend to be great conquerors. It involves commanding weak, feeble armies and constructing laughably basic civilizations. If you have never played or watched it, count yourself lucky to have avoided such a mind-numbingly dull experience.
You're not helping me sell this, Steve. Meanwhile, red's about to die to a 1230. That castle needs to go up, guys. The crossbows are coming in. And we might have our first reverse elo snipe. Ooh! Red peels it away. What a save by red. The scouts coming across. Garrisoning the Vils in the TC. What a save from Overkill. Oh, man. Sick play from Overkill, saving the king there. Somebody clip that. Blue very easily could have pulled that off with a few more archers, guys. Looks like yellow has plans to come over and maybe push red as well. Yeah, if we had like 3 or 4 more crossbows, even. Blue lost that transport to red that was full of archers. Did he? That was while the king snipe was happening? Ah, there was just a scout in it. There was just a scout in it. There's no in-game chat. Feels like voice chat. Nah, I disagree. If there was voice chat, they wouldn't do that. If there's voice chat, you would never do this. You would put it over here. Because this makes blues push way harder. That really segments blue off from pushing red. Bluestar imp with the forward castle. Red's got to be going, what? How's the 900 elo imp? But also he has 2,000 less score than me, so I'm not that worried. Blue can see that castle because of that outpost. How to chat to specific players in game. In the top right corner, there's a little horn you can push that chooses which thingamadoodle to click on. Up here, you see these horns? And you can choose who you're going to talk to. Armenians get Dromans, don't they? Long-range snipe could be possible. Ooh, imagine the Droman snipe. Malay also get near infinite fish traps. 2,000 food on a fish trap. This is such a dirty map. It's great because of the amount of interaction you can have between the water and land units without the land units being able to traverse. I think that's what actually makes it so great. It's because you can go and put mangonels on the shore and shoot at the ships if you want, or drop a castle. So it's not like a regular water map. that combined with the kings being ungarrisonable, meaning that they're basically stuck. What's sick about the Malay is you can get harbors. And then your docks are going to shoot arrows, so you can have really super well defended kings on this map if you're the Malay. Oh! Chopsticks says that he was speaking to Bluestar before the game, and it was mentioning the Droman snipe. Bluestar hits the Treason button, and here come the Dromans. Ooh, they're getting picked off by the castle. Ooh. Ooh, the castle just ate 4 or 5 Dromans. Oh, that was ugly. That hurt my soul. Red's now an imp. We're like trying to sneak these in. It's not going to work. What is the range on these? 12. 12! 12! Oh! 12 is pretty far, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like here. So it gets to like here-ish. And that king could go down. How much does it? 50 damage. So you need 2 shots. And it's already at half health. Red really needs to heal that king. Red is going to come over and start to pressure Red's base down here in the south. Or Red's going to come over here and start to pressure Blue's base down here in the south. Yellow has some walls up here in the north. Ooh, I really like that wall that we got up, Bluestar. It really, really is like sneakily super important. I forgot to mention this way back at the beginning, but this is actually looks like you can traverse this. And like that sneakily, like you put that there, right? You can protect the front of your base maybe. I don't know. It'd be even better if it was out here, but I kind of like it being to the water. Red's going to come in. We didn't build any defensiveness here. We've got a bunch of monks around our king. That looks like our main plan. Bluestar was going for the Dromon snipe, I think. Chopsticks. He's working on the castle. Red's got a cannon galleon coming across. Blue could transport archers in at any moment. Ooh. Oh, what? The composite bowman coming in here from Bluestar now. Is Red even going to notice? They walked so far before Red noticed. Oh, they don't have any armor. I don't think they have any armor. Yeah, that's Red's like, all right, enough of that. Oh, man. Villager massacre on the way. The Dromans are going to eat this. What is Red thinking? Okay, Bluestar needs to just spam the ever-loving crap out of Dromons right now. Nice dodge. Look at the 900 elo micro. Blue's got a transport. Hey, put it down! Put it down! Put them down! Why won't they drop? Run! You gotta go in! You gotta go in! What are you doing? You gotta go in! Why are you doing that? Oh my god. LTSJam. LTSJam apparently hates his crossbows. And here are the oh my god! The Dromans on the questionable showtells. Or what are they called? Karambits, pardon me. Just ate like a third of them with one shot. What is this game? What's Red doing? Red's got cannon. Red's gonna cannon galleon the king in a moment. As soon as he remembers that he was doing that, that'll happen. Because we can literally just go, beep, and then the game will end. Oh, the Dromans. The Dromon. We need this castle dead so bad. We need this castle foundation. Kill the foundation. You gotta kill the foundation. You gotta kill it. Oh my god. Oh my god, Bluestar. Oh my god, Blue Star. Oh my god, Blue Star. Why? Why, Blue Star? Why? Why? Ah. I'm sorry, Overkill. I promise I'm not rooting against you. I mean, maybe a little bit. But also, I kind of want you to Canny Galleon save the king, so we're even. Yellow's castle got trebbed from behind by Red's trebuchet, who popped out and then came back. Imagine if Blue Star had taken out an 1800 player. I would have been stoked. Heck, imagine if LTSJam's attempt had worked. The king still isn't healed. Blue gonna lose that. How are we getting out-trebbed? We're the Britons. How are we getting out-trebbed? We should have 9 million Warwolf trebuchets by now. We should literally have like 40 Warwolf trebs and we'd be unkillable with a bunch of arbs behind. Imagine 70 arbs and 40 Warwolf trebs. How are you gonna kill that? Like, you got to think a little bit differently for the free-for-all sometimes. Blue prefers to have 5,600 food. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to wonder if we're going to see a relic victory, or a wonder victory. Relic victory, too, heck, but a wonder victory. There's a relic there. Oh, yeah, we get a starting relic. Wait a minute, hold on. We know that relic's there. Let me double-click. There's 4 relics. They are scattered pretty far, it looks like. Yeah, that would be really tough. Ooh! Ooh! The Canny Galleons! The Canny Galleons keep... Why did we run towards it? Alright, Blue Star has decided that he's dead. And he gets killed by a galleon. And that is Blue Star out of... That is Blue Star out of Ring of Fire, but boy, did he make a strong showing for a 950 elo, man. Really, really, really well played. And we've got Overkill LTSJam left. And now the question is, will Overkill slowly steamroll LTSJam? I think my biggest takeaway from this is that the high elos, you know, there's definitely a lot being asked from them, but it's not an insane amount. And also, the low elos only have themselves to blame, as they could definitely have both sniped the king in this game, I think. I definitely feel like if Blue Star had played better with the Dromons there, we could have had that. But he still, regardless of that, still played really, really well. Not to down talk. Oh, God, the mango shot on the skirmishers. Taking out, like, almost all of them. The trebuchets going forwards directly into a mangonel. The world's most questionable castle going up from Red here. This actually looks kind of good for LTSJam. But he does have a lot to maintain. I think Overkill is just going to hurl macro at LTSJam here. We're still only at 93 vills. Never really got our numbers up. We're wiping out all those skirms. Castle is dead. Red will take that. The ideas were great. They were very close to working. They were darn close. If they'd gotten just a little bit luckier, or if they'd been just a little bit more on point, you know, nothing to be disappointed about if they're them. Like, both the games so far have been excellent. This is great. I'm so glad there's so much more of this to go. There's so much tournament left. Can't wait to cast some of the big names. And cast that. We got the high elo qualifier coming up later. Alright, guys. So if you're LTSJam here, what do? You got to go for like some sort of sneak attack maybe for the king? Or do you go for wonder victory and then just try and turtle up as good as you can? I don't know if that would work. Be a turtle up. Go wonder. How much res do we have? We don't have the res for wonder. Oh man, blue's in trouble. Blue is in trouble. Red's line of sight is going to be crazy at this point. Yeah, we can literally see the entire map almost. There's no blind spots. You cannot sneak. Your only path to sneak would be here. So you'd have to chop this, and then you're still going to get spotted. Chopsticks, I would uninstall the game at this point. Red's just going to hurl skirms at blue until blue dies. So blue needs to come up with like some sort of alternative here. 50 Warwolf Trebs on starting island and wonder. It could work, but we don't have the stone for the wonder. There really isn't a ton of stone on this map. There's a good gold patch here that we could go take. Red might go for the relic victory. Wait, what's the relics at now? Because I think you need 5 relics to kick the wonder victory in, right? Red has 3. And he just took the Armenian extra relic. So that would be 4. Where's number 5? Blue technically has 2 of the relics. If red goes and pushes that, okay, we're selling food. That's good. Better than sitting it in our banks, I guess. But what are we going to do with this? We have 10 arbalests. LTSJam, I feel like his is having a bit of a brain fart and doesn't know what to do. And what he needs to do, well, he's getting light cav. Problem is that if you go light cav, your opponent's probably going to switch to food-handed swordsman. I agree with the Warwolf Treb assessment. There's definitely gold we could be taking that we definitely know about. Kind of hate how red is playing this. Red's playing this for keeps, man. Belgian, he's playing this for, he's playing the meta. He's in a winning position. He's against a lower elo opponent. He knows his main risk is getting sniped. Or maybe his opponent going for a relic victory, so he secures relics. Now the only risk is maybe his opponent doing a wonder push. So now he's just steadily applying pressure with his cheapest unit. He's swapping into food-handed swordsman now that he sees the light cav coming out. Honestly, he's playing this great. LTSJam is the one that needs to do something creative because red's in the winning position. And it looks like LTSJam was putting everything into an Onager swap. And we got a few good Onager shots off, but it's not going to stop the slow push here from red. Seeing this is good, guys. This type of gameplay in this tournament's good because this is supposed to be a competitive tournament. So the old meta should rear its head fairly often. The key is for the balance between that and the insanity. And we had a whole bunch of insanity to open this up. Like, if these guys just tried to play meta against red, they'd have died. So, instead, we got a thrilling game out of 2 players that are nowhere near their opponent's elo. King under attack. What? The galleon came around. Ooh! I'm busy talking and looking at chat. Way to go, Grathrang. So we had a galley come over here. Well, if red noticed that, then he should just dive with all of the galleys. Right? I wonder if that was just a straggler galley. I mean, this hold is really not that important for blue. Or red. Why are they fighting? Why are we not just focusing on this? This is all meaningless. Am I right? Okay, what blue could do, guys, is transport some trebuchets over here. Literally, and you have to send like 3. Because otherwise they'll get noticed, right? And you just try and sneak a few trebuchets over, Ganji style. Yeah, blue's definitely dead down here now. No eco equals no defense. Yeah, blue's dead now. I really think the only hope would have been for make some trebuchets and transport them over. And then YOLO 3 trebs back here and hope they get in. That's pretty much your one hope. I might fast forward. Blue's going to... Oh, we don't even have to. Blue's going to send the king forwards? No. Blue's going to force red to kill his king. Red is doing the slowest slow push of all time. The king is dancing. Here he goes. All right, if blue kills red, 20 gift subs. Top players can enter this tournament. Yep, Hera, Tato are in. Sito. ACCM. But you know who isn't? LTSJam or Bluestar. They are eliminated. And Overkill is going to be moving on here at Rangifier 5 on the back of some excellent defensive play. Malay, for a long time, have been a traditional pick on Rangifier because they're so strong with the infinite food on the docks. But there's so many win conditions these days. I was a little bit surprised to see it come out. It's really nice to be able to just push with a food-only unit that's so strong, though. Alrighty. Uh-oh, one moment here. What happened? Having an issue with my stream deck. There we go.